How is it going, everybody? How are you all doing? Today's video, I wanted to go briefly over the road ahead that we just got. It was going to be a day ago. This is a day in the past that I'm recording. And I want to go over the road ahead a little bit, not a full in-depth read-through of it, because if you guys want to go check it out, you guys can definitely do that yourself. But I want to go hit up some concerns I have with it and some other things I'm kind of excited for that go along with the road ahead as well. So, you know what? Let's go and kind of look into it just a little bit. There are probably, I'd say, 3 to 4 really major key things about this whole thing. The biggest one, I'd say, is going to be this new Rancor challenge tier raid. So it's in the middle part here. This one not only will be unsoloable, you cannot solo this with one team, but also the rewards you're going to be getting will be tied in with new relics for Relic 8. So Relic 8 will be confirmed, happening and coming soon, and it will be kind of, for getting the stuff, I would assume it's going to be helping you get Relic 8 materials, and these are seeming to be totally new materials needed for Relic 8. You can see right here reading this, it says, last but not least, the challenge to Rancor will reward Relic 8 materials. So it's not going to be just an additional add-on to what the current Relic system is with the materials and whatnot. It's going to be totally new stuff, it seems like. Kind of like how the new mods we just got from the challenge, rather the Galactic Challenges. This will be kind of the same thing, but for Relic 8. So this, I'm not too sure it's going to be scaling, crazy hard for, these guilds. I would say it should, but to the extent of other guilds, not as crazy high of GP can still manage and beat this. So there's a lot that we have to know, and they're going to give us some more specifics about this, what teams are going to be working pretty well, because it says you can't solo this. There's going to be some new mechanics added in here with all of the Rancors and the Gamorrean guards and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of unknowns here, but what we do know is that Relic 8 will be tied in directly with this raid, and you cannot solo this. So it will be a very, very interesting thing. I am definitely all for this new challenge here of a raid, but I'm not all for the Relic 8 stuff. And now my next point that goes along with Relic 8 is how it will affect your roster and just everything about in the game. So when I was thinking about this firsthand, I was just maybe thinking about good relics, or rather good characters to Relic 8 first, and I was just kind of making it kind of simple, just go for a GL, just keep going for your GLs, making sure your GLs are all Relic 8 because, they can do some more damage, have some more mastery stats as well, all that sort of stuff. But then somebody in my stream barely just mentioned to me that ships will probably be a bigger part here because they will most likely be affecting the capital ship characters, the pilots, like a GK, Grievous, a Thrawn, even, Akbar, all those guys. This will be, I would assume at least, will be directly impacting those fleet commanders. And that is a scary thought in my opinion, because I do not want to be putting any more relics onto a GK, Grievous, or really any of those guys. I would rather focus those relic levels onto, a Vader, even a Thrawn, people that are either a GL for one or somebody who can counter teams. You want to focus on those guys first. I think those are going to be the most important ones to Relic. I mean, in just general, I think I've done a video a while ago about which ones that you want to Relic first. And, these are the same ones I'd say. All these ones already have Relic 7 besides, of course, the requirements for the GLs. I'm talking about like a Chewie, a Han, a GS, like even a Jake Hale. I mean, a lot of these guys, you want to have them high relics for either higher damage, more survivability, stuff like that. Pretty much as counter characters. You want to go for those guys first with relics, but now with having that mindset in with the fleet commanders and how it might affect fleet, that might be a very, very big issue for most people, because people already don't even like fleet as a whole. So having new Relic 8s coming into the game and now forcing it upon you to have to relic these characters for fleet, that is not going to be something that most people will be enjoying. I, for one, I'm kind of at a new point. I'm not too sure how I'm feeling about it at the moment. I still kind of want to focus my first Relic 8s onto my GLs and then my counters like a Vader. But I do think it's important to bring up the fact that Relic 8 will probably be affecting ships as well. So keeping that in mind, guys, that is one thing I would consider while you're thinking about Relic 8s. So My next point I want to go over here in this video is, like I said, there's going to be 3 or 4 big parts here into the road ahead. So my next points I want to talk about is going to be, let's go over the fun one actually, the Mandalorian Season 2 content. So we just got word that Moff Gideon will be joining us in the holotables coming here soon. So he is not going to be tied in with the Galactic Challenge like they're doing with Kuel and IG-11. He will rather be just a plain and simple marquee event. So nothing crazy. He is just, you know, he's right here actually. You can see him. We have another little, you know, bigger picture of him right here. Moff Gideon, he has his Darksaber. He has his cool little pistol. He'll be coming here shortly. Probably going to be an Empire character, more than likely, because he's going to be Imperial. But I do think he's going to be awesome. And they also said back in this post, in that same paragraph, that there will be more coming down the line. It says right here, and we've still got more ingots of Beskar saved for some surprises. And there may be a few more friends coming from the Mandalorian yet. So stay tuned, and we'll see who else is going to be popping up here on the holotable. So, I mean, off the top of my head, I'm not too sure off the episode without getting any spoilers who they could introduce, but I would love to see that one lady from Tatooine on the hangar, you know, with the frizzy hair, that old lady. That'd be pretty cool to see her. I'm not too sure what her name is. I am very, very bad with names in this show. But you never know. I do think, though, that now having Moff Gideon, we have Kuel, IG-11, all those other guys from the Season 1, we could be definitely seeing new Mando, you know, in Beskar armor coming here shortly with some sort of event tied with it, like a legendary, a journey, you know, anything to that extent, you know. So Moff Gideon, more Empire, definitely gonna be fun. I would love to see how he's going to be playing into effect with Vader, EP even, and especially Mr. Piet. What's his first name? Just Admiral Piet, I guess. I don't even know his first little part there, but Piet. I would love to see him with Piet the most. So that's the second part here. And then the third here, the last thing we'll talk about in this video for today is going to be the future of Galactic Challenges. So they have some new things they want to kind of implement. Some other things will be coming here down the pipeline next year, actually, it says here, in February or March. So we have a few months to kind of see the whole extent of their changes, and they're going to be changing it ongoing, just based upon the feedback of the community. And on the note right there of communication is, and feedback as well. I mean, they've been doing a lot of great things here recently in the last month or two with feedback and also communication within the community on the forums. I think even Reddit's as well. The best thing they've done actually so far has been, in like the last few months, I'd say, is having that Doge Fett guy come on board the team of CG and helping communicate with people on the forums and whatnot. I think that's a huge positive thing, and the guy is amazing. He's been talking off, helping out people. I mean, he's very supportive and very helpful in the community. So I'm definitely a positive thing there for the whole community. So now let's go talk about the Galactic Challenges. So there's going to be actually an autocomplete tier going to be out of here shortly. So this is going to be kind of an interesting thing with the Galactic Challenges. Pretty much how to sum this up the best is, let's just say you beat a tier 5 tier, and then you're gonna go on to like tier 6 and 7. Well, guess what? That tier 5 and below, so like tier 4s through 1, will now be auto-completed for yourself. So you don't have to go beat those really easy tiers anymore. You can save some time, which is gonna be nice. But also, another nice little thing here is that they are going to be introducing some end of event rewards. So instead of just having, you know, every single tier you get something else, they're going to have actually an end of event reward. So it's going to be very interesting. So I am trying to figure out where this is. It says, I think right here, with the instant payout of rewards, players who complete challenges up to the higher tiers of difficulty earn all the rewards, even those which may not be applicable where they are in the game. So there is going to be a bit of differentiation between the system we have currently and what it will be in the future. So be on the lookout for this. It's not like a crazy huge change, but I think it's going to be a little bit better to play and easier to play. You don't have to spend all that time playing all those easier tiers as well. So, I mean, not everyone's a huge fan of the Galactic Challenges. I like it pretty much just for the fact alone that I get some more of the mod salvage and the stuff for slicing my new mods to 6A through D or whatever that system is. So lots of new stuff here happening here shortly. We've already gotten that new, or rather the talk of, it's not come out yet, but the shard economy changes That'll be amazing to see here how that will function and how that will work into the game. As well as on the 25th, it says this month, guys, we will have a nice goodie bag of rewards here on the 25th. So be sure to be on the lookout for that as well. Every year, it's always a great thing, and I would love to see what it's going to be this year, rather, for the month of November. So, guys, with all being said, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a like, share it around, and sub to the channel if you guys are new here. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on to the Relic 8 stuff. Are you guys for it? Are you guys against it? The new Moff Gideon stuff as well. What do you guys feel like is going to be coming here shortly? You know, what event, what new characters are going to be tied along here as well with the Mando content? And the raid as well. What do you guys think about all those sort of things? Let me know down below in the comments. Or if you guys want to, feel free to join up in Discord down below in the description link, as well as joining my Patreon and also my channel memberships. Feel free to check all those things out down below in the description of the video. Thank you guys for watching it again, guys. And until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.